Hello?
いいクンフーだな。
うどん
いいクンフーだな。いいクンフーだな。
How you doing today? Update for this just dropped, so we're gonna play this for a little bit. How's this game been going? The update just dropped like 10 minutes ago. Checking it out. The collab just ended.
Ready. Fight.
So now they're trying to keep all the newbies around. We'll see how that works.
Excellent. Fight. Ready. KO.
Uh, KOF 15 Kyo is coming to the game supposedly next week, which is pretty nuts.
いいクンフーだわ
Pretty nuts. They're already. Well, actually, it's a pretty big deal that they have KOF 15 characters. Because they had to, like, negotiate for the rights to do it or something.
Ready. Fight.
Probably some OP core. Some, like, crazy broken thing. I don't think they'll power creep these characters, but it's possible. So I'm gathering up some rubies.
You win.
I missed a couple months of characters, so even if he's a side grade, he might be useful for me.
Ready. Fight. You win.
Probably take a few tries. We'll see. Maybe he'll be nice today. Oops. It's a reset. Should have already stunned him. messed up.
Ready. Fight.
後悔させてあげるだけ。
What? Where was my
You
shield drain? Annoying they don't have a retry button in this. You got to sit through all these load screens. PGR, same problem. Damn it, man. It's my fault. I keep taking the damage over time off. I have to do things a certain way, otherwise his shield doesn't go off.
ready. Fight.
Damn it, man. Fuck.
You lose.
I think I need to change my controls to what I use on the phone. it's messing me up. It's totally my fault. It's not the game's fault.
Ready. Fight.
The game is not at fault here. It's me. This boss is really irritating. I really hate that they added him. He's just obnoxious to fight. It's so random, and sometimes he does it like 3 times in a row.
Ready. Fight.
Of course, just do that over and over and over and over and over again. So annoying. I don't know why they added this boss. It's just like... I want to just skip it, honestly. He's not fun to fight. It's irritating.
Ready. Fight.
Alright, good. That'll stop him. But there's nothing stopping him from just doing it again. You can just do it again. Case in point. Yeah, there's best rewards in the game. Oh, come on. Twice in a row. What a bitch. Nice. Alright, doesn't matter. I got the points. Doesn't matter. He was pissed. Let's do it again, why don't you? Hit stun is so annoying. Already got the points, doesn't matter. That didn't take too long. Couple resets. I'm definitely getting better at this though. It's not entirely game's fault. $0.5 mils, not bad. Could have been better. The most frustrating part is over. It doesn't matter anymore. He's really doing that a lot today, though. Nice. Good. Now let's do the more fun one. This one, he only has one weakness, so it's a lot easier to break it. Only need like 715 million too. A lot easier. This one's so much more fun. But the rewards got power crept, so. other one I was doing has the best rewards in the game, so you want to do it every day. Rugal is really easy. You can do it like first try. No, you don't. There, 2 billion. 2 bill. I should help out everybody else. The only thing that's really causing the resets is I'm trying to do it on one key. Yeah, that took off a fat chunk of his health bar. So only like 2 more people need to do it. Alright. So we should get double rewards tonight or tomorrow. Let's see what else is in here. Well, there's no point in doing cards right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I think I need some potions. Should be able to get Kyo. I'll have like 7,000 rubies. Probably get at least 1 copy of him for free. That's the plan. He's red element, so let's go ahead and get some souls. They already have Chizuru. I got her last time. I don't know if I have imprint stones for her though. Red Starlight. Red Starlight Defense. Oh, there's one. I think she's red, isn't she? Yeah, Red Starlight Defense. Perfect. Oh, you can keep getting points for that. No, we're gonna do that then. I'm just gonna max out that stone.
最善を尽くします。
Could use another EX character. Where's that stone I was just on? There it is. This is why I stockpiled all those hammers. I stockpiled like 100 hammers towards the end of the last event. I need to complete the board like 4 times to max her out. So, whatever helps. I don't know if I have any more. I think the game has been kind to me. Wonder if you can still upgrade these. Oh, I have these too. Perfect. I have another stone for her. Shit luck already. Horrible luck. Goodness gracious, man. Hook it up. Ah, it's a mystery box. It's not even a guaranteed one. You can just pick it. Come on. What a buzzkill. Guaranteed at least one. Garbage luck, though. Alright, good. The thing on the left. Use it to craft her memories. And I already have the character, so... Hey, good. 2. Not bad. Problem is I would need to complete the board 12 times. I already have her at Awakening 3, so I would need 4 memories to max her out. That would take 12 completions of the board. Oh, it sucks that it gave me such crap luck. Ugh, what's with the lag? Come on. Hello? What do you mean it's not stable? Is my stream still on? Says it is. What happened there? I thought my internet cut out. Doesn't indicate that it's off. Of course I have to type my password in again, because why would I not have to? Guess this game is still popping after the collab. It must be. That was weird. Alright. Yeah, it comes out in like 2 days, dude. That's what the fundraiser is for. That's what the fundraiser is for. It comes out in Japan in like 2 days. I don't know what it is with the Tengo Project remakes, but they take like forever to leave Japan. And you know, it's Pocky&Rocky. It's not like it's a Pokemon game or something. There's no reading involved. Apparently the game has full English anyway, but there's no point in waiting. There's no point in waiting at all. The Ninja Warriors, once again, was the same, too. That took forever to come out here. Oh, whoa, I got an SS memory. Whoa, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's actually really good right now. Because I have those characters I haven't awakened yet. That's why you do Guild Raid every day. That's why you suffer through it. Nice. Well, that was something right there. I was not expecting that to happen. Damn. Yeah, it's only coming out in Japan, so that's part of the reason why I'm doing the fundraiser. Yeah, they take forever to localize their games for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's not like there's a lot of text. It's like barely any. That's one thing nobody can complain about on the Switch, is that it has region free. It's very, very appreciated. Let's see, can I even get any more of those imprint stone ones? Oh no, I maxed it out. Alright. Oh, that's what people hated about the 3DS. '3DS had a lot of other problems, but that was the worst thing about it is they region locked it. Definitely some good games that didn't leave Japan. You couldn't play them. Couldn't play them legally anyway. I didn't even bother with the 3DS, to be honest. I skipped it. I wasn't interested. Just weren't that many games I wanted to play on it. Vita got like pretty much all the same indie games for the most part, and they ran better and like double the resolution. So I skipped that generation of Nintendo completely. I didn't have a Wii U or a 3DS. I never even got to play those. I skipped them completely. And the fact that it was region locked kind of made me not care. No, the Vita is region locked too. The Vita was worse in a way. Because you had to change the account. You had to factory reset the Vita to go on another account. So like, technically, it wasn't region locked, but it was such an ordeal to switch the account. You had to go in and change the account. It was like a massive undertaking to do it. It's like, I can't really say yes and I can't say no. It was and it wasn't, if that makes any sense. You could just go switch to a Japan account, but most people didn't want to bother doing that. But the thing about the Vita is it already had such a weeby library. It was mostly just weeb games, so it didn't miss out that much, really. Vita had a pretty good localization rate, all things considered. Most of the like weeby stuff you'd want to play got localized, so it wasn't that much of a problem. There are a couple good games that never got ported, never got localized, like Tales of Innocence are. But for the most part, the weeb stuff you wanted to play got localized, so I consider it to be less of a problem than 3DS. The memory card, yes. Also, it just didn't have widespread appeal. You know, they had like Call of Duty and like a couple first-person shooters when it came out, and that was it. It's for a very specific group of people. You know, if you like weeb games, there's a lot to offer on there. But if you don't, more mainstream games stopped coming out after like the first year. Like, they stopped even trying past a certain point. It's like, alright, the only people using this thing are weebs, so we're just gonna go all in. Sony gave up on it. If you're a weeb, you know, or you like weeb-style gameplay games like I do, then that was not a problem, but it kind of marketed it as a console experience on the go, which is like a lie, because even if you like all the weeb games, a lot of them didn't run well. And also, If that's what you wanted, they had very few of the games you'd want to play on it. You know, it could barely run like a PS2 port, so... I felt like that's part of the thing that killed it too, to be honest. It wasn't what they said it was. It had a lot of really great games. But you had to like smaller games, like indie games and Wii games. And if you don't like any of those three things, there's jack shit to play on it. It's not like the Dreamcast, really, if you think about it. Dreamcast was the same way. Dreamcast has an amazing library, but for a very small subsection of people. Dreamcast has got nothing but arcade games. So, if you like arcade games, man, the Dreamcast is one of the greatest consoles of all time. But if you have more mainstream taste in games, there's nothing to offer. That's pretty much what the Vita was. Very one-sided library. That's pretty much how the Vita was. It had good games, but not what, like, normies want to play. We like to rag on normies, but they're the big money makers. My controller disconnect. Oh, I see what happened. Forgot I had to reboot the game. What's up, bro? Well, the other problem with the Vita was it had an extremely high attach rate, but the problem with that was the memory card preventing you from buying shit. Like, they really did shoot themselves in the foot, because like Vita gamers, myself included, I bought a lot of games on that thing. But I had a 64 gig card and I ran out of space. And I had to keep deleting the games, so I stopped buying them. The memory card complaint definitely is legitimate. It definitely is a legitimate complaint. They actually came out and said that people who bought the Vita had an extremely high attach rate. But the storage space kind of prevented you from using it. So it's like, well, good job, guys. Well, thing about the Vita is the emulation is not very advanced yet. So, contrary to stuff like the PSP, where it's like, you know, you can just go emulate the damn thing. Uh, there's more interest. You could say the same thing about the Switch, really. Switch emulation is already better than the real thing. But like Vita emulation is still very primitive. So a lot of the stuff that never got off there, you still need some kind of real hardware to play it. PSP, I just say fuck it. You can run those games on your phone. You can run them on the phone. Yeah, the Vita's in a weird spot. It's not really emulated that well yet. Oh, Grow, I don't want to hear it, man. I didn't post a photo of the meal today, so zip it. I didn't post a photo of my meal. I kept it to myself. It was very delicious, though. It's kept me filled up all day. That was like almost 10 hours ago. I haven't really wanted to eat anything else besides a snack. Good deal for 15 bucks. Yeah, I decided to spare the food porn today. I just enjoyed it in privacy. It's very good. No, I got the Caniac one. The Caniac combo. Ugh. Yeah, a lot of the best fast food, they're a lot smaller than the big ones. I guess they don't have the money to expand. It was a big deal when we got a Five Guys here. It was a huge deal. Like their restaurant was packed. It's the same thing when they open In-N-Out. I think they opened an In-N-Out in Texas a couple years ago. You can find videos on social media of like the line being like a mile long. I'm not exaggerating. Like the entire lane of the street was like packed. And it's like it's odd for me because I've been in California for about 26 years now. So I live walking distance from an In-N-Out. But like when they open one of those somewhere that's not California, uh, the line is like insane. I don't know. The thing about In-N-Out is, uh, I'd say the fries are an acquired taste. Uh, if you're used to like heavily seasoned, like processed fries and stuff, you probably won't like the fries. They can be a little bit soggy. Um, but you know, my grandma actually made homemade fries for me, so it was a good fit for me. But I think people hype themselves up a little bit too much over the fries. The fries have like no junk in them at all, so they don't have like the same kick that a lot of the like the more popular fast food chains have. They're good if you don't like a lot of crap in your food, but uh, Five Guys fries I feel are tiered properly. Those are the best fries by far. Those and Arby's curly fries are like triple S tier. The In-N-Out fries I think are it's a bit of a wake up call. People overhype them a little bit too much. And they get disappointed. They set themselves up for disappointment. They don't have a lot of flavor. You definitely need to put some salt on them. But they have the animal style fries, so if you like that, then that solves that problem. But by themselves, they taste very organic, I guess would be the word for it. You know, they don't have a bunch of junk and fillers and crap in them, which is good. It's better for you. In-N-Out is like some of the best fast food you can get for your body. But the fries are definitely the weakest part. I haven't really seen the impressions of people that haven't like grown up with it like I have, but the burgers definitely are very, very good. And everything is made fresh, nothing is frozen. And you can definitely taste the difference. They don't have that shit back in the freezer and they don't just pop it on the fryer. It's all very fresh. Everything is made to order. You definitely taste the quality, but the fries are definitely an adjustment if you haven't had them before. Yeah, a large Five Guys fries will fill you up like the entire day. Uh, Five Guys fries definitely are not overrated. They are ranked properly. They're very, very good, and you get a lot of them too. It's like more expensive than other ones, but they're thicker, so it's more filling. Got more fiber and shit in there, and they taste pretty good by themselves. The seasoning they use is really nice. You can put like a tad of salt on it, and some ketchup or whatever your favorite sauce is. They're bomb. They're really good. But I think when other states get In and Out, I think they get heartbroken by the fries. The fries aren't bad. You either ask for them well done or you get animal style fries, and that makes it a little bit more like other chains. Five Guys is definitely worth it. It's just you can't go there on a poverty budget. You got to go there with like at least $20. $20 will get you like large fries and like a little hamburger, which unless you've got like a cow's stomach will fill you up. Like if you have that at lunch, you're probably not going to want to eat dinner. So depending on whatever your lifestyle is, uh, you probably won't have to eat anything else significant for the rest of the day. But it is on the higher echelon of pricing. So don't expect to go in there with like $5 and get anything. I think people that don't have Five Guys don't realize that either. You get what you pay for. You get really good food, but it's like probably like two or three, like 2.5 times more than like Mickey D's, Burger King, places like that. Wendy's, definitely Wendy's. Uh, Raising Cane's fries are pretty basic too. I like In and Out's fries better, but they give you a lot of fries at Raising Cane's, so it's very filling. If you feel guilt for eating that much, it's like you're gonna be full the rest of the day. So if you take that into consideration, you're like having a big ass lunch, and then you're not really eating anything else heavy the rest of the day. I can definitely justify it that way. In and Out, I'd say, is not very filling. In and Out is probably like for their combo with burger, fries, and drink. It's like $6 to $8, roughly. It's nowhere near as filling as the other two chains I mentioned. So, um, I'd say the guilt factor is a lot higher. It's like the healthiest fast food you can get, but the portion size is pretty small. So I wouldn't go in there expecting to drop like $10 and not eat anything heavy the rest of the day. You're not going to get that there. It's not that they hype it up too much, it's just that they get disappointed by the fries. And the fries are a very acquired taste.
I'll take care of this. Looks like you.
Like I said, my grandma made me like natural organic fries growing up, so I can stomach the taste and I actually like it. But if you come from other fast food joints that have like much more flavorful fries and they're like bigger and thicker, In and Out In-and-out cuts are the fry cuts are pretty thin.
Looks like you could. For you. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. More for top. Give me some cover. Slipstream over here. Present for you. Out of the way.
Powered up.
In-and-out is just like anything else. Anything else that's not widely available. it's overhyped. It's high quality fast food, definitely. But the thing about In-N-Out as well is that a lot of the really more interesting stuff that solves some of the problems, like the animal style fries and stuff, it's not on the menu. You have to know the code word. And they do that because In-N-Out makes a fuck ton of money. Like the one here, which I live in walking distance of, it's about 1.5 miles away. They're packed the entire time. So it's like it's a marketing thing. It's like the menu only has like 3 things on it. Like burger, double burger, cheeseburger, double cheeseburger. There's like, they have their shakes, lemonade, and then just usual soft drinks. And that's it. But they make a lot of other stuff. You just have to ask for it. And the reason they do that is to prevent people from being indecisive. It's like a pretty cool trick of like, they actually have a lot more stuff on the menu. But you have to go look it up online. Californians like me know it by heart. But when it opens other places, people get disappointed. It's like, it's on purpose. It's so they prevent the shit that happens at like McDonald's, where some soccer mom comes in with like 8 kids and none of them know what they want, and the line is like going outside of the door. It's to prevent that. It's so that's why it's called In-N-Out. It's actually very interesting. A lot of other fast food places have that problem. They have like 80 things on the menu, and somebody goes there and they're high or stoned or whatever, and they want munchies and they don't know what the fuck they want, and the drive-through line is like going across the planet at that point. In-N-Out kind of prevents that because they literally have like 8 things on the menu, and like the main entree, they only have like 3 or 4 of them. It's interesting. It definitely does work. The people that work there can feed a whole building of people really fast, which is impressive for something that's not frozen. They're not going in the back and just out of the freezer and just popping out a patty. They're actually making it all to order. The only way they can do that really is because they have like so much less stuff on the menu.
Out of the way! Mind if I jump? Slipstream over here. Present for you.
Now
I got next.
It's an interesting way to handle that problem, because I mean, we've all had that experience at some point in our lives where like a soccer mom comes in and they have like 80 kids and none of them know what they want, and the line is just piling up, and it's like, you know, you're on your lunch break or you got an appointment or something, or you got to hit the bus, you got to get to the bus stop, and the soccer mom is like holding everybody up by 20 minutes. In-N-Out kind of indirectly prevents that from happening because they have like almost nothing on the menu.
Out of the way! Present for you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
show me your strength.
Here's the finale. Time for act. I won't let you. Slipstream over here. Out of the way. Mind if I jump? Out of present for you. Out of the way.
I'm good.
Show me what you got.
I had a good day off.
Over here. My turn. Out of sight. Out of the way. Pressing for you. Give me some cover.
Oh, I'm glad you like the restaurant lore. Yes.
Out of the way.
I feel like for an in-and-out opinion, you have to talk to a Californian.
I'll take care of you.
Because, like, you gotta understand it's not special to us.
Pressing for you.
We've had it for such a long time, and there's a lot of them around here.
Happy to help. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way.
I would not listen to any random food critic
I've got you covered.
that hasn't had it before and, like, doesn't live here.
Pressing for you. Out of the way. Give me some cover.
A lot of Californians will tell you it's overrated, and that definitely is true. It's good food, yes, but
Out of the way.
you kind of have to go in there expecting that you're going to have a real basic menu, and the fries by themselves are like, they're not bad. They're definitely an acquired taste kind of thing.
I'll turn things around.
Depends on what kind of change you have access to in your area,
Won't let you
whether you like the fries or not.
Slipstream. Over here.
I mean, if you grew up with like some kind of family-owned deli or burger joint or something, and they actually made the fries themselves and didn't just use frozen ones, I think you will like it. But if you only had like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff, it's definitely very different tastes.
Mind if I jump in? Out of Pressing for you. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. And here's the finale.
Like I said, I have kind of a unique opinion because I did grow up with like natural cut fries like that, you know, literally from my grandma's kitchen, and they taste very similar. So I'm used to it, but
Sometimes the most
I
important
don't expect everybody
the
like doesn't
battle
live
with
here to
yourself.
like it right away.
Go, go! Out of the way! Pressing for you! Over here! Slipstream! Out of the way! Pressing for you!
Yeah, the way that they subvert classic fast food catastrophic situations where, you know, you're on lunch break or something and some soccer mom has like 12 kids and they can't figure out what they want is actually very interesting. It's like such a simple thing, but it like mostly solves that problem. You know, when you take the choice away, it prevents a lot of indecisiveness. You know, a lot of other restaurants, not just fast food, but like any kind of restaurant, they're always trying to like show some new item, and you know the employees get like you know, bonuses if they sell that item. There's nothing like that at In-N-Out. They have like 4 things on the menu. I've been going there for like such a long time, and I've never seen that kind of scenario happen where like none of their kids can figure out what they want. That doesn't happen there. That's one of the reasons that they can serve so many people. It's definitely an interesting way to solve something that's been a problem for like generations. Like every kid wants something different, or they have some kind of allergy and they can't have this, and the clerk is like having to be like Giga Brain to like remember all this shit. That doesn't happen there. It's actually pretty ingenious.
I'm the
3, 2, 1, fight!
Alright, let's see what you got, man. Ooh! Oh, run cancel, nice.
out of the way! Over here!
Nice. Good combo. Oh, doing the link, man. That's some ballsy stuff. Nice.
Maximum ninjetti power!
Nice. Nice. Let's go. Keep it going. Yeah. All right, there's something I gotta play after this clip. It's not gonna be the ninjas. It's not gonna be the ninjas. I need to play something. I need to play something after this clip. After this match. Damn, he had some sick combos. Yeah, I don't get pissed when I lose at this game. Those people always do really cool stuff. Let me back out of ranked really quick. We're gonna watch a quick clip. Why Adam is like one of the best Power Rangers of all time. Adam's fucking beast, man. They really did him justice in this game. Adam has always been my favorite Ranger, it's not Tommy. Alright, let me mute the game really quick. Hold on. You guys are gonna get some tokusatsu education here. Why Adam is like the best Ranger. Hold on. All right. I have a good source for this, or I gotta make a new one. There we go.
Look, it's just like they said. It's a little golden dog.
I think we better have Zordon take a look at that.
Right.
Look at this boss, man! Look at this boss! Look Look at this shit! Yeah! What a fucking boss, man. Best ranger. 0 to 4, green!
0 Ranger 4, green!
That's so sick. He summons the Zeonizers by punching him. What a god.
Just like they said, it's a little golden dog.
I think we better have Zordon take a look at that.
Right.
It's morphin' time!
Best ranger.
Let's do it!
0 Ranger 1, pink!
0 Ranger 4, green!
Alright, there you go. There's some education for you. Back to the game. Yeah, it sucks that Zeo, they didn't let the Rangers fight. The Karens complained about it. Yeah, Zeo, they didn't let them fight. They didn't let them fight on Morphs. He was the best martial artist they had, pretty much. Him and the guy who played Chad on Lightspeed Rescue. Those guys are fucking beasts. Adam really is like the best ranger, though.
2, 1, fight.
That's why I like that he's busted in this game. He was always my favorite ranger as a kid. I was a little unorthodox as a kid. Tommy was the popular one, but Adam was always my favorite. Damn, that reset. That was sick.
For you. Slipstream over. For you.
Powered up.
Out of the way. For you. This is over. Maximum ninja.
Victory is fun.
Out of the way. This is it. Maximum ninjetti. Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
See, we don't give up here. We don't give up. We don't give up. Look at my health right now. You gotta follow the lessons of the show, the source material. You don't give up. They could have won that if I had dropped that combo, I think. They would have taken like 2 more hits. And hey, you don't give up. I wonder if that count has any more Adam clips. Definitely sucks that in Zeo they stopped letting them fight out of suit. There's all the violence complaints, which is weird because like the news is far more violent. Yeah, bummer. Adam got like barely any fight scenes in that at all. Okay, got some more education here.
time!
Yes!
Carlos, get out of here! Adam, but you'll be destroyed! I'm okay, go! Go! Just like old times. I'm losing power! Gotta keep it together.
No, Adam! It's too big of a risk!
Adam, go! It's morphin' time! Go!
Adam, don't do it!
Mastodon!
Best Ranger. Best Ranger. You can't beat Adam. Sorry, Tommy fans. I was so happy when they announced that Adam was gonna be in this. Like, I can't describe how happy I was. You know, outside of the badass fight scenes, he had a lot more character development than a lot of the other characters did. Because he started out very shy. He liked to stay in the background. He didn't talk much. He didn't have many friends, and he grew to a leadership role. That was like the culmination of all the seasons he was in. He became a leader. It helped that, yes, he was like one of the best martial artists on the show, but it wasn't just that. I think he had a very good character arc. So the fact that he's in this game is really fucking cool. And he's like one of the best characters too. They did a really great job with his moveset. I'm very invested in the roster ads in this because, you know, I'm a big Tokusatsu fan. This game has a very good roster. Maybe not all the big characters you want, but they have a lot that deserve to be in a fighting game. And I think that's more important. We've seen the alternative, which is what's it called? Dragon Ball Fighters, where they have like 18 versions of Goku. Battle for the Grid has a much better overall roster. Also, Adam is like the only good part of Operation Overdrive. He's like the only good part of that show. As he came back.
Anybody want to go a few rounds? I hear you've been practicing, kid. What do you say? You want to spar?
Yes! What a beast, man.
Zero Ranger 4, green! See what kind of punch you pack!
Step right up and
Then
I'll
it
show
kinda-
you.
You get older and it kind of loses a little bit of its luster as you realize it just goes to Sentai footage. There were two reasons why they didn't really do fight scenes anymore. The first was all the Karens complaining about it, and the second was so they could use more Sentai footage. That that definitely sucks about Adam and Zio. They didn't really let him fight anymore. I get a little bit taken out of it when he that goes the Sentai footage, the O Ranger footage. O Ranger is kind of like not really a good season. I've watched some of it. A lot of people say Power Ranger Zeo is better than O Ranger. O Ranger got messed up because there was some kind of terrorist attack the year that season came out. It started out very serious, uh, but they lightened it up after that happened. Power Ranger Zeo has doesn't have that problem. Yeah, Always a Chance is a good episode, Grow. That's a very good episode. Even though you watch it when you're older and it makes no sense because they still have the Zeo powers. But that's a whole other story. I think what happened was the Zeo plotline got dropped because Billy's actor left because of homophobic insults and stuff. I think he was planned to be like they were gonna do like a whole angle where like he was the Phantom Ranger, and then he made the turbo powers. But when he walked off the set, they like had to change it. But yeah, that movie is really weird. They don't explain why the powers are gone at all. Like the powers are just gone. But that's kind of why they stopped. They stopped. They kind of adopted a more of a Final Fantasy type thing where the seasons aren't really connected anymore because it got more and more convoluted reasons why they can't use the old powers when like the real world reason is they're taking footage from a Japanese show that has no connection to each other. And it got like more and more contrived reasons why they couldn't use the old ones. That's why the Alien Rangers were there. The Rangers was pretty much just so they could use the Kaku Ranger footage. Those Power Rangers was all kinds of jacked up at that point. They were using footage from 3 different seasons, suits and footage from like all those seasons, and it got harder and harder to splice it together. So that's why they came up with the Alien Rangers. Alien Rangers was a way for them to use all that footage they couldn't use. Yeah, RPM, I actually haven't seen that much. RPM is one that a lot of people recommend to adults watching. RPM was awful to watch when it came out because Disney was trying to get rid of it at that point. Disney didn't want it anymore, so they constantly put it in slots where it'd get preempted by football. So watching that when it was airing was very difficult. Uh, Definitely would have been interesting if Disney had kept it. I really don't know what Hasbro is doing, honestly. I've heard a lot of conflicting rumors about like what exactly they're going to do next. Um, I'm hearing it's going to be like a full reboot. I don't know. I don't have faith in them doing Power Rangers with no Sentai footage. I feel like The fight scenes haven't been that great for a while. I don't think they get Koichi Sakamoto to do it anymore, so I don't know. I hope it's nothing like the movie. The movie was garbage. The recent movie, not the old ones, but like the recent one that came out, the big Hollywood one. That movie was garbage. Like I hope they don't take any inspiration from that movie at all. It's like, man, that movie had just no action. That movie was very boring to watch. I like that they made the characters more realistic and they weren't just like goody two shoes teenagers like the original show. But it just didn't matter because they didn't make more of it, so it felt kind of wasted. It's like they felt that they were acting like they had this big, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Matrix kind of thing going on, where they already have like the approval to make like two more movies, so that they can spend like the first movie like not really having much action and kind of like building the world and introducing you to the characters. But there is no sequel. There never was one. They never even got approved to make one, so it was wasted. It'd be like if a good example of that movie, if you haven't seen it, would be like the Phantom Menace Episode 1 of Star Wars. Like, if that movie was exactly the way it was, but they didn't have an Episode 2 and 3 already approved. That's what the Power Rangers movie is like. Because, like, the Phantom Menace is, like, very light on action, too. It's mostly like they're trying to introduce you to the new characters and stuff. But the reason they could do that is because they had two sequels ready, so they could have more action later on. But the Power Rangers movie doesn't even attempt to do that. It's like, just, we don't have a sequel, but we're gonna put like 90 minutes of build up for characters you'll never see again. Real waste. I don't know. It frustrates me. It's really, really dumb. It always really sucks when media does that. They like they don't have another sequel ready. They waste your time with a bunch of build up. Yeah, don't watch the movie. Don't watch the movie. It's that movie will give you blue balls. That movie will really give you blue balls. Because it's like, you're getting something you always wanted. A tokusatsu movie with like a big Hollywood American budget and production values. But it doesn't make good use of any of those things at all. The Super Sentai movies are shot on like shoestring budgets and they're much better movies overall. It's just wasted potential. I don't know what they were thinking, really. Like, dude, you're not as big as Star Wars. You can't afford to have a movie with like no action if you don't have the other ones like already approved by the suits. Like, it just does not work. Like I said, it's like watching that movie. It's like if Episode 1 of Phantom Menace was like the only movie in that trilogy. That's how disjointed it is. It's like, obviously there's supposed to be more, but there's not. Especially Phantom Menace, because Phantom Menace is like barely any action. They waste time talking about stupid political crap that like no one cared about. Like, They definitely had grounds to get away with that. The Power Rangers movie did. They said they're gonna do another reboot movie. Hopefully they get different people to do it. And like, don't spend the entire movie building up characters I'll never see or hear about again. I saw that movie in the theaters, by the way, so my disappointment is warranted. So, Gro, what is this about? What is this about PS4 and PS5 Muso games having no sound when you record? Is that something they did recently? I remember hearing about that. I didn't realize it was that bad. Because I'm like watching, there's somebody I subscribe to. He used to play Dynasty Warriors 9, he's been playing 8. And he keeps saying, like, PS4 version, no sound. Like, what exactly does that mean? Like, when you record, the sound just gets blocked or something? That's pretty whack if true. I go see a Streets of Rage movie? Probably not. Probably not. Although it would probably be better than the Power Rangers movie, so I don't know. Power Rangers movie just didn't know what it wanted to be. It's like an after-school special movie on Lifetime, but a very minimalist amount of action, which is like not what you expect, or something like that. The sound gets blocked. Man, that sucks if you don't have a capture card. I've said this a lot about PS4 recording and streaming, but the developers have so much control over it. They have control over what you can stream and stuff, and some games it's like unplayable. You can't make content for it. I'd argue the Koei games are like almost unrecordable. Like not having sound is pretty bad. You have to talk over the entire thing, or I don't know, you can edit in music or something, but it's just not the same. You need to have the game audio. That was my experience with it, at least. I felt very limited by it. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Especially if you like Japanese games. Especially if you like Japanese games, man. It's a struggle trying to record those without like capturing equipment. It's either like every scene is blocked, or the sound is blocked, or every cutscene is blocked. Uh, Tales of Berseria is a good one. I don't think you can stream that game at all. Well, of course you can bypass it there. Yeah, they don't have any control over that. I'm talking about like streaming it from the console itself, the built-in program for it. Yeah, they have a lot of control over it. I mean, that's the point of a capture card. Some people don't understand the point of a capture card, and that's pretty much what it is. You have control over it, not the publishers. Some games are torture to play like that. It depends on the game, though. Now, if you have a Switch, then you have no choice but to get a capture card, but PlayStation and Xbox, it's definitely a problem. It's not really a replacement, in my opinion. It's nice to have, but if you're serious about creating content, you kind of have to get one. It sucks, but that's just how it is. There's too many restrictions. Although I will say, PS5 capture looks really nice. The PS4 built-in capture was really grainy. Yeah, PS5 built-in streaming is really nice. The quality looks really good. It almost passes for like a capture card setup. It's actually pretty surprising. But it's still got those same limitations at the end of the day, so one gig internet download and upload, yeah, that's insane. Especially with you uploading all those big match videos. Yeah, you need good upload. You need good upload to be a content creator. It takes too long otherwise. I used to do this. I used to run this channel on DSL upload. I had like 0.6 upload. It would take me like all day. Uh, I've had varying sides of the spectrum internet. I've had like T1 internet before. I've had like crappy DSL. I've had dial-up. Uh, I've had like pretty much every tier of internet you can think of. But yeah, it's not feasible to upload every day large HD quality videos, especially 60 FPS, because that's like doubling the size. And streaming in particular, you need a pretty high bit rate. Although that depends on what kind of game it is. There's some games are really hard to stream. Uh, First-person shooters are really hard to stream, I think. Shmups. Shmups are like one of the hardest games to stream because the screen is moving constantly. So if the bitrate can't keep up, then the picture is going to get really grainy. First-person shooters is just kind of because you're moving around. You're moving around so much, the image is never really static. Fighting games you can stream on really crap internet because it's mostly a static image. The screen really only scrolls like. It depends on the game, really. Some games have really long stages. Some games have like short ones. Generally, the background and stuff is pretty static. So if you don't have good internet, you can stream like Street Fighter or something just fine. It really depends what kind of game you're playing. Shmups are like impossible to stream pretty much unless you have good internet. Yeah, good internet as a content creator is a game changer, that's for sure. Like retro games are good to start out with streaming. Uh, if you feel like you don't have good internet, retro games are really good. And 2D games are a lot easier to stream. Slam Masters 2, yeah, just go download the ROM. You seen my kitty sitting streams, you can run those games on a phone. Modern phones can run, like, everything up to the Wii almost perfectly. To varying degrees, of course, yes, depending on the game. What emulator you're using, but yeah. No reason not to. That game's never gonna come out again. Do not miss dial-up, yeah. We definitely have the worst internet here in America, though. It's just greed. Rusty. I really like this boss fight, though. He's my favorite boss. He doesn't have anything unfair. Really fun to fight. No bullshit hitboxes. Let's try that again. Oh man, the Tower of Fantasy beta was out. I forgot to apply for that. I had like the tab open like last month and I just never did it. Definitely looks like I'd like that more than Genshin Impact, but I don't know. I prefer instanced service games, honestly. The whole running around and stuff I just don't care for. Definitely looks like the combat's quite a bit better though, more involved. I just think people are setting themselves up for disappointment and they say it's gonna be a Genshin killer. You can't kill that game. It's too popular. I don't know, people always do that though. A clone of something comes out and people say it's gonna be the killer. It's like, it's going to do some things better. It's going to do some things better, but it's probably going to have a lot less budget, or there'll be something else wrong with it, and people always end up going back to the alternative. That's kind of what's happening with what I was just playing, actually. A lot of the Neo community is going back to Neo 2 because Stranger of Paradise was so disappointing. I'm like, yeah, it definitely is a better game. Uh, Bad performance, bad port aside, uh, it just felt a lot less polished. It felt like they didn't have the same people making it. Like they had their B team on that game or something. There's just certain things about it that are worse. There are some things that are better. There are some big improvements. I will give it that. Uh, the fact that you can put whatever you want on the gear instead of having to grind for it forever is actually really nice. But there's lots of other things wrong with that game. You can't transmog. You can't soul match. The gear just feels, gear system feels half done, and the power level mechanic is dumb too. Although I heard the last patch they put out, they did make it so if you're not at the power level, it's like less stupid, where you block something correctly and you still get broken. I heard that they did make that a little bit better, but I don't know. Power level mechanics are just a mixed bag, really. I feel like they run the risk of just taking over the game. And the problem with Stranger in Paradise is you can't upgrade any of your gear. If you get a piece you like, you can't upgrade it, which is dumb. Because they're like selling a pre-order bonus, and it's useless in like the first 20 minutes of gameplay. like, maybe more like half an hour to an hour, but for trying to get people to buy it day one, that's a pretty shit deal. Definitely should give you a little bit more than that at least. Yeah, I forgot about that game, Lightside. I forgot about it. I'll probably check it out when it's for release. I probably won't like it. I know people like to meme on instanced games, but they don't waste your time. And I feel like if I play a service game, I like my time to be respected, not spend so much time running around to do the same thing every day. I mean, all service games are doing the same thing every day, but it's nice when it's more upfront about it, and you just get loaded into an instance to do it instead of having to run around to it. The combat looks decent. I watched a little bit of it earlier before I started streaming. Actually, doesn't look too bad. Have I been muted? Have I been muted this entire time? Have I been muted this entire time? How long have I been muted for? Can you hear me now? That sucks. I wasn't saying anything important. Uh, I must have pushed the button on my headset. I must have hit it with my knee or something. I'm done for tonight. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy. Uh, we'll worry about raising the funds for what's it called, Pocky&Rocky and the other games coming out. It's Pocky&Rocky and Samurai Bringer all come out like tomorrow, so it's definitely a little bit of a sense of urgency there. Um, I'll make a community post if someone can drop a couple bucks. I'm sure I'll be able to get it. uh, I applied for a key for Samurai Bringer, but I think that game is only like $10. It's on. You can already buy it on the Switch, and it's like looks like it's like 1,000 yen. So I'm guessing it's going to be $10. The Pocky&Rocky is the big one. That's like almost 4,000 yen. So um, that's going to be trying to raise cash for. I think that'll be something fun to play. This Fury fight was really disappointing. So no, this game. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, this game. No, there's no Samurai Warriors. I'm sure you're heartbroken for not making another one yet. I'd like to try and forget that Samurai Warriors 5 exists. I think that game was just some kind of like fever dream or something. I'd like to just pretend that game doesn't exist. What a disappointment. Way to like ruin the whole point of doing a reboot. No, 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 it's not your fault. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I don't feel like playing anything else tonight. Uh, I'll do PGR homework on the kitty sitting stream. And we'll try to raise funds for Pocky&Rocky. There's, I forget what else is coming out too, but I am trying to raise some funds. So, I'll put some more structure into it later. Today is kind of my day off, so uh, I didn't feel like really doing too much with the channel. Still streamed twice today, which is not bad. But yeah, we'll try to raise that 40, $50 or whatever later. See ya.